Our cameras on one man, in imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello to you, wherever you happen to be. Our action comes to you today from Villa Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Aston Villa versus Manchester United.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Number 7, John McGinn. Number 20, Danny Ings. And number 9, Indiana Vassilev.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea begins in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And they kick off here. They might be able to get in now. They had to react and did. Luka Ivanušec. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, the fans have been wondering how this might go. It is his debut game. Stuart, what should we be looking for from him today?
Well, they were looking a bit thin in the middle of the park. They had to reinforce, and it's a good...
Oh, big chance here! That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Can someone get on the end of this? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. Leon Bailey. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. It is to be a throw-in. Rafael Varane. Jadon Sancho. On attacking possibilities, but really sticking to their task defensively. Sancho. Just cutting off the supply. Jadon Sancho. Lost possession. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. A very effective clearance. And a good-looking ball. And a struggle to get it away properly. McTominay. Here's Sancho. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, as you can see, not much power, but great accuracy. He made that look so easy, didn't he?
So 2-0 now.
Number 25, Jadon Sancho.
Good looking sequence. It should be. And a decent save. Full credit. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a clean header there. Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Must be! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Might really be able to trouble them here. And a goal kick will be next. Scott McTominay. Here's Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. And he's through here. And it's there for him. Well, far too much elevation there. Tyrone Mings. It's with Marlos. Bailey. Cash. John McGinn. And taking it away. Something to worry about here. And De Gea, absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. And all the way through it goes to the goalkeeper. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Maguire. Fred. Foiling them effectively. Rashford. On to Bruno Fernandes. And through it goes to the keeper. The outcome is a goal kick here. Well, a transfer story and a half, certainly one that we have to pass along to you. Axel Witsel has completed his move to Everton.
This, to me, shows how desperate they are to get him. Don't get me wrong, he's a top player, but I think the fee is just that little bit too high. I just hope he can live up to that price tag.
As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. McGinn. Ings. Bailey. And played in. And they deal with the threat this time. Given away by Manchester United. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And they kick off here. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Can someone get on the end of this? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. McTominay. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a click.
Must be! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here. And it's there for him. Well, far too much elevation there. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Fine cross into the middle. Clattered away. Good-looking pass. That's a useful cross. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Just can't get it past him. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Aston Villa facing Everton.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Fred. And possession given away. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward. And he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Wan-Bissaka. He could pick out a teammate. McTominay. Fred. Sancho. Unable to get a body in the way. Shaw. Really good interception. Tyrone Mings. Luka Ivanušec. Possession lost, intercepted. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester United facing West Ham United. Showing a lot of guile there. And pulled back. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Bruno Fernandes. Coming onto the pitch, number 24, Mason Mount.
And now the delivery. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. And problem solved for now. Now can they counter clinically? Given away by Manchester United. Mount. Defensive efficiency personified. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And a poor ball.
Message to Jay Cheatham. Hello, Jay. Celebrating your birthday. Happy birthday, Jay, from all of your friends.
Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. 20 minutes to go. Oh, good play this. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It needs an accurate cross. Well, clattered away. This might be ideal for the counter. He's going forward well here. And a good-looking ball. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. Rashford. Given away by Manchester United. Oh, showing excellent vision. And a decent save. Full credit. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And plenty of room in the wide area. And whipped into the box. Kolasinac. Ings. Oh, tremendous vision. How about the cross? However, up a dead end. Well, what a stop that was!
Substitution for Aston Villa.
So making the substitution now.
Number 9, Indiana Vasilev, to be replaced by number 10, Emiliano Buendia.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Still not clear. Can he finish? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Wan-Bissaka. It's with McTominay. Fred. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. There to win it back. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Ings. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Substitution for
Here's a change for Manchester United.
off the pitch, 29, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Coming onto the pitch, number 3, Eric Bailly.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not the best clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Chance to run at them. Is this the moment? Well, he missed the target, and there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Top-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Can someone get on the end of this? And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. McTominay. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a clean.
Must be! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here. And it's there for him. Well, far too much elevation there. And possession given away. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. How about the cross? Well, what a stop that was. Trying to deliver it accurately. Still not clear. Can he finish? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at the best. Ings. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. We simply have to focus on this man. Many think he's leaving the club, but he's in the starting lineup today. Stay with us on EA TV. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester United up against West Ham United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
The lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea stands between the posts. Harry Maguire plays alongside Rafael Varane in central defence. Paul Pogba plays alongside Donny van de Beek in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the starting lineup for West Ham United. Alphonse Areola between the posts. Angelo Ogbonna plays alongside Kurt Zouma in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. A game that should be full of entertaining moments, and it's West Ham United who begin. And he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Dembele. Can they take advantage? And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Van de Beek. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Well, as you can see from our graphic, United come into today's game leading the league in goals scored. In mentioning that, I hope I haven't put the commentator's curse on them, Stuart.
Well, their attacking play has been brilliant. They're always looking to pass it forward. The wide players get good crosses into the box, and the forwards have taken their chances. These fans will be...
Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Trying to deliver it accurately. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Kurt Zouma. Now that's a well-timed pass. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Intercepting it intelligently. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? And rattling the post.
Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
Bruno Fernandes. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can they hit on the break? Well, he could run onto it here. Not a good pass. Rashford. Manchester United were the victors against Aston Villa. What do you expect this time, Stuart?
Well, they were a joy to watch. They were so fluid in their attacking play. Today will be tougher, though, and I'm expecting a really close contest between two well-drilled teams. I'm going for a draw, as it's difficult to separate them.
Well, no card, but the referee clearly indicating that he's on his last warning. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. And now passing it through. Jadon Sancho. Sancho. Oh, that's a fine ball. In possession, but pressure to cope with. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So West Ham get us moving again, and a swift response required after the setback. Fornals. Cuts it back. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Wan-Bissaka. It's now with Van de Beek. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Rashford. Great block. It might still be problematic. Well, nothing comes of it. Jarrod Bowen. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Back playing again, West Ham with the advantage. Donny van de Beek. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, off the woodwork and behind for a goal kick.
Well, he just couldn't get above it, could he? But that was a good effort.
Well, we're on the cusp of the half-time interval with United narrowly behind. Stuart, what have you made of their performance in the first 45?
Well, they're certainly not out of this. They've created some good chances and looked threatening, but they need to be better defensively in the second half. They just can't afford to concede again.
It comes to nothing in the end. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Now with Rashford. Wan-Bissaka. Cross-fired over. And fired against the crossbar. Marvellous anticipation. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. A game that should be full of entertaining moments, and it's West Ham United who begin. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Well, that's a well-timed pass. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Sancho. Oh, that's a fine ball. In possession, but pressure to cope with. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly and didn't. Fornals. Cuts it back. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. Jared Bowen. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, off the woodwork and behind for a goal kick.
Well, he just couldn't get above it, could he? But that was a good effort.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So the ball is rolling again. United might be behind, but still plenty of time for them. What can they do in the second 45? Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Vladimir Koufal. And that was a very fine read. He must finish! Areola, outrageous save! Who can he pick out? And he clears the danger. Van de Beek. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And the referee says corner kick.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And now the delivery. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Well, the back pages and social media chock full of transfer rumours, but there does appear to be something behind this. What do you make of it, Stuart?
Well, apparently they've now made an official bid for him, so we should know pretty soon where his future lies.
Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Here's a change for Manchester United.
Well, as you can see, West Ham haven't had that much of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Effective challenge. More than decent this from United. Cross blocked. Dembele. Well, don't forget, action from the fourth round of the FA Cup is coming your way on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Cardiff City.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
Now can they counter clinically? And a goal update to bring you in the Palace game. Let's join Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a third goal for Liverpool. It's now 3-1 with 61 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. The cross is on. It might be. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch, number 10, Marcus Rashford. Coming
Bruno
off the
Fernandes.
pitch, number 11.
Well, they keep passing away. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Just a quick reminder, we'll have FA Cup fourth round action coming up for you live. It's West Ham United facing Burnley.
Well, the cup always whets the appetite, and that one's no different. It should be a really good game.
On and on he goes. It has to be. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, the action underway again, with the Hammers very much in control of the game.
With the owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55J.
An effective challenge.
Please contact the nearest security guard. Thank you.
Souček. And there to intervene.
Well, the United fans are leaving in droves here, and you have to say, you can't blame them. It's been a shocking display.
Well, something has changed in the Brentford match, I'm just hearing. Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yeah, it's a goal for Wolves. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take it well. It's now 1-0 with 76 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Well, they have it again. Useful looking ball. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. He's very adept at protecting the ball. A sloppy pass. Promising looking ball. Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, he's through here. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Substitution for
Here's a change for Manchester United.
Number 18, Bruno Fernandes, to be replaced by number 21, Edinson Cavani.
Played over. And really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. And space for the cross. Cuts it back. Brilliantly blocked. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Counter-attacking, very much an option. Opportunity in the wide area. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Jadon Sancho. Here is Fred. Spot on with that tackle. Into the advanced position. Could be dangerous. Well, not cleared away completely. And I think the threat has been averted. And the referee blows for full time. The big headline here, defeat for United. Your assessment of the game?
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal. I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. A terrific piece of goalkeeping. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Sancho. Oh, that's a fine ball. In position, but pressure to cope with. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't... Fornals. Cuts it back. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. Jared Bowen. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, off the woodwork and behind for a goal kick.
Well, he just couldn't get above it, could he? But that was a good effort.
He must finish. The cross is on. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. On and on he goes. It has to be. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Super. Well, they have it again. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating. Oh, he's through here. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing